UglyDolls is an animated film based on the UglyDolls brand of the same name. Stars Kelly Clarkson, Janelle Monáe, Blake Shelton, Wanda Sykes, and a whole lot of other people. And simple plot is in the adorably different town of Uglyville, weirdness is celebrated, and strangeness is special, and beauty is embraced as more than meets the eye. After traveling to the other side of the mountain, Moxy and her UglyDoll friends discover perfection, which is a town when more conventional dolls receive training before entering the real world to find the love of a child. Soon the UglyDolls learns what it means to be different, and ultimately realizing they don't have to be perfect to be amazing. UglyDolls, this is not a good film, but it's not a complete travesty. Yeah, UglyDolls is not a great film, but it's not a complete travesty. The biggest issue that UglyDolls has is that the message itself, it is very heartfelt, and that is the biggest positive I can give to this movie is message. Even the songs are really good. I really do like the songs in this movie, especially Broken and Beautiful, and the song that BB Rexa sings during the film's ending credits. But the biggest problem here is that the story, it is semi-interesting, because you have these UglyDolls trying to be perfect, but the problem is that it doesn't fully take advantage of that premise. It basically just comes as off as something as DreamWorks and Disney Pixar would do better. And unfortunately, it does fall into that fracture. Because if this was made by DreamWorks, or if it was made by Disney Pixar or Illumination, I feel like this could be a lot more better. But this is made by Sticks Entertainment, and this is the first animated movie, so I'm not gonna knock them down too badly. But the big negative here is that it's just nothing here when it comes to the story. You're doing a story like this, and it could actually go somewhere, but it just goes into all this different territory. And honestly, I started to lose interest while watching this movie somewhere in between the middle act of this movie, because this movie's only an hour and 27 minutes long. I can easily say it wasn't boring. I wasn't bored. I wasn't ready to just throw my hands up and be like, F this. But it did not give me the impression that, hey, this was good. This is a great film, a worthy movie I should watch again, because, like I said, it has an interesting premise, and you do have good voice acting behind it too. Kelly Clarkson, I thought she was good as Moxy. Janelle Monáe was pretty good. Nick Jonas, Wanda Sykes, Blake Shelton, Gabriel Iglesias, Pitbull, who's also executive producer, Charlie XCX, BB Rexa, Emma Roberts. So the voice acting is fine, except for Lizzo. And I know Lizzo is in another movie, Hustlers. I'm not interested in that movie. I don't even want to watch that movie because of a certain hip-hop artist I'm not a fan of. I'm just gonna go as far as that, because if I say the rapper's name, I'm just gonna literally have to cut the camera off. And I will say, for the budget, the animation looks nice, but the movie just loses itself. I appreciate the message of the movie. You're beautiful, no matter what you look like. But it would have been if you would have put this in a better movie. This would have been a better, significant film. At times, most of the music is a little frustrating to get through, but I do enjoy some music. And I don't mind music in kids' movies, especially in Moana and especially in Frozen. I know a lot of people hate Let It Go and they hate Frozen, but you know what? I'm gonna say it. Frozen is a better movie than this. Frozen 2 is gonna be even better than this. You do have some good colors. It is visually appealing. It is beautiful to look at. But it also does a lot of jokes in this movie that just does not feel 100% natural. It just feels like somebody came up with this and just say, hey, that'd be alright. So, but at the end of the day, like I said, UglyDolls is not a great film, but it's not a terrible movie. It's just one of those movies I'm just gonna watch once and I move on. So if you have kids and you want to show it to them, go ahead, show it to them. It's on Blu-ray, it's on DVD, it's on Netflix, it's even in Redbox. But if there are some kids in this movie, if you are an adult who likes animated films, this ain't gonna be the movie for you. But overall, because of the voice acting, because of the music, because of the animation, I'm going to spare UglyDolls a skip it. It's not going to go on my worst movies of 2019 because I didn't hate it that badly. I'm going to spare you a skip it, but I am going to give this movie a semi-wait for Netflix. And also because of the message. Let me know what you guys think of UglyDolls down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I will see you guys in the next video. You guys keep it cool and join the Epictasticness.